Hi Year 6, this is your maths lesson for Thursday the 4th of March. I want to teach you about something called the order of operations. So when I'm talking about the four operations, I'm talking about addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. They are called the four operations. That's just what they're called in maths. There's a special order when you have got a more complex calculation that you've got to do the operations in. And there's a little acronym to help you remember it, a little mnemonic, which is called BIDMAS. I don't know why, but it just is, and it's really, really helpful. So what you've got here with BIDMAS is you've got brackets, comes first. So you have to solve anything that's inside any brackets first. Then you've got something called indices, and that's if you've got any squared numbers, so 2 squared or 3 squared, those are your indices. And then after that, you've got to do division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So that's the order that you have to go in to solve your calculation correctly. And we all have to use that. It's just a convention that we all use in maths to make sure that we're all doing the same thing. Okay? So if I rub all of this out, and if I put BIDMAS at the top, just to remind me and help me. So I'm going to put BIDMAS here so I can keep referring to that. Okay, and I've got my brackets there, I've got my indices there. Okay, so for example, if I have something like this where I've got multiple calculations to try and do all together. So for example, if we start off with the nice practice question here, 3 plus 6 in brackets times 7. So let's have a go at that then. So 3 plus 6 times 7. So what have I got to do first? I've always got to work out what is in the brackets first. Okay, so 3 plus 6 is 9 times 7. 9 times 7, I can do my 9s trick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 63. Okay, so my final answer is 63 up here. Not too complicated, but if I hadn't done the brackets first, if I'd done, I've got to do multiplying before I do adding, and I was trying to do 6 times 7 plus 3, well 6 times 7 is 42, plus 3 would give me 45. So it does give you a different answer if you don't follow the order of operations. Okay, so there's our first one there. I really do need to get a more glamorous wiper, don't I really? A piece of blue roll, I'm going to pop that there. Right, so let's have a look at another one where I've got to do slightly more. Let's have a look here. Okay, I've got 9 times 8 minus 3. Let's have a look at that one. So 9 multiplied by 8 minus 3. Okay, so if I did 9 times 8 first, if I did my 9s trick, so 9 times 8 first, I'd have 72, take away 3 would give me 69, okay. But now I need to work out what's in the brackets first. So 8 subtract 3 would give me 5. So I want to do 9 times 5. Well, actually, that's 45, isn't it? It's because I've followed the order of operations and worked out what is in the brackets first, followed the correct conventions, and I've got a different answer. I've got the correct answer. Okay, so there's lots of these for you to have a go at on the sheet, following the order of operations. I'll show the sheet at the end of the video. This part's quite interesting. So this part at the bottom, whether you choose A, B or C, asks you to put the brackets in the right place to make the calculation correct. So if I have a look, for example, at this one, 8 times 4 minus 2 equals 30. So 8 times 4 minus 2 equals 30. Okay, well, let's have a little experiment with this. So if there's not any brackets here, I need to do multiplying before I do subtracting. So it's in the right order anyway. So if I've got 8 times 4, that would give me 32. Take away 2 is 30. Oh, that's fine then. So let's just make sure people are completely sure by making sure that they do what is in the brackets first. Okay, which is 32. Take away 2 equals 30. So my brackets on this sheet would have to go here. Okay, let's try another one. 6 plus 5 times 3 equals 21. 6 plus 5 times 3 equals 21. Okay, this one I think might be a little bit more tricky because 6 plus 5 is 11 times 3 is 33. So what about if I did 5 times 3 is 15, adding on the 6. That means the brackets need to go here. That means I need to work out this bit first, because that's 15, and I know 6 plus 15 is 21. So be careful of where the brackets need to go. So actually A, I think for a lot of people will probably be a challenge. And then when you go on to B and C, a lot more of a challenge. So see how confident you are feeling, okay? And then there's another challenge sheet that you can have a go at. Again, always do what is in the brackets first, because when we're doing BIDMAS, that's what you need to do. And then you can follow the other order of operations. If you're not sure, ask in the Zoom. And of course, we're back in school next week, so we can help you with anything that you weren't sure about, because we want you to bring your maths books back in, and we'll have a look at all these things once we're back in school. Well done, Year 6.